power line.
Elkhart, Indiana.
The seats were very comfortable. They were bigger than any first-class airline seat. Reclined and had a little footrest that you could raise up. Union Station, Chicago. The conductors are there and they can help you with your belongings. And they do have wheelchairs available if you need it. But this was a little bit of a struggle since we were trying to minimize our packed luggage, and so we had pretty heavy things to carry because we have smaller children.
That may be our train that we're going to get on, Jack.
Giordano's Pizza was only a few blocks away, and we ordered from our phones and quick ran and grabbed it and then took a couple selfies by the Sears Tower and then loaded back up on the next train, the California Zephyr from Chicago to San Francisco.
I'm just taking a video. You guys ready for the trip?
Yes, I
We're
am.
starting to roll. You guys ready to head to Cali?
Uh-huh.
Ready? Salt Lake City, here we come. Salt Lake City.
Yep.
We're eating some pizza. Giordano's. We're starting to move slowly
What kind of pizza is this?
out of Chicago. If you've never had Giordano's Pizza in Chicago, get it. It was absolutely incredible.
Illinois.
5:30, 6:30, and 7 o'clock. The reservation will start. I will start taking them at 3:30.
Let's go.
BMSF. BMSF. Nope, we're just waiting for it to come past so we can gear up. They would occasionally stop for very brief leg stretching, and so we took a couple pictures here, and once they made the call to get back on, ran back up, got in our seats, and took off. You can see that it was very comfortable for the kids. They had no trouble at all. And this is a couple-day trip, and even in coach, we were able to sleep very comfortably.
We now arrived in Denver, Colorado, had about a half-hour break, loaded up a lot of people, and then headed up into the Rocky Mountains. The kids absolutely loved the ascent up into the mountains. They were snapping pictures like crazy. Just before you pull into the Denver, Colorado station, I recommend you go immediately to the sightseer car. It was absolutely packed with people wanting to take pictures and enjoy the ascent, and if you don't get there early, you're not going to have a spot to sit.
Dude, we need to hold our branches. It's like a church building. It's a little stream slash river. Little stream.
They got like a bad reflection.
It's like a rushing stream slash river. It's a river. It's a river. Who cares? It's a body of water. It's a river in the Colorado mountains. It's the gold rush except for the river. It's a gold rush. Tired? Look up there, tired.
Beautiful creek as we climb the eastern side of the Rocky Mountains.
Look up.
Seems like we reached a little flattened spot here. Train coming around a tight bend here. Big valley here. We just came through Byers Canyon, Colorado, the west side of the Continental Divide. Here comes the train coming from California. He's climbing the hill, so it's important for us to not slow him down. There he is. Whoa! Look, we're starting to creep.
That is so long. Wow.
They said it's train number 6.
So basically,
There he is, gone.
That was so awesome, Daddy.
have a bite of your burger.
Hey, get out.
We had our
My delicious Angus burger. Beautiful.
Jeez, there's like cars every like 100 feet instead of cars every 5 feet.
Desert's in Utah.
Dad, are those marks of cars?
Yeah, it looks like a road, huh?
Is it?
Big mountain in the distance.
Dad, what are those green
Yep.
things?
Some sort of desert plant is about as all I'm going to be able to tell you. We arrived in Salt Lake City somewhere around 11 at night. Got off and spent the night in a hotel en route to our trip up to Yellowstone. Took a 4-day break, and then we got back on the train to head to San Francisco. Everybody catches up. Walk slow.
The kids were watching their second eruption of this, so they were much less interested the second time and ready to go on to see next stuff.
The last one was pretty short, so
But I
maybe it'll
thought
be
this was
longer,
awesome.
guys.
Maybe I was in Alex.
Woo!
Like I was in Alex.
That was impressive. Look at it now, guys.
Well, after seeing the amazing scenery of Yellowstone National Park, Mammoth Springs, Buffalo, some horseback riding, we got ready to head back to Salt Lake City, make our way to Emeryville, California.
Train number
Jakey sat, his leg got hurt.
Train number 3.
Chain number 5,
5.
going to Emeryville, just north of San Francisco.
And we have a sleeper
August
car.
1st, 2017, we have a sleeper car. Get the sleeper car, family bedroom, and a half put up and half not. Mama's just chillaxing. And then we got the next room.
A cop.
The cop singing Taylor Swift, Shake It Off. We're 10 minutes out from Emeryville. Getting everything stacked up.
After arriving in California, we went to see some of the giant coastal redwoods. This is the chandelier drive-through tree. We had fun in San Francisco with the Lombard Street. We also went to the Fisherman's Wharf area. We visited Alcatraz, which was very impressive. Then we headed out to the Giant Sequoia National Forest. And these trees are ridiculous. We wrapped it up with a trip to LA, went to Disney, went to Sky Zone, had a lot of great fun, and then made the best decision ever. After eating Pink's hot dogs, we went to an airplane, hopped on it, and took a ride back home. I loved the train ride out, but I was so glad that we made the decision to just fly home overnight and arrive back to Erie, Pennsylvania. Hope you enjoyed our trip.